Hey everyone, welcome back. Bigelow Reviews here. I have a brand new review for you, and that is Remy's debut album, You Only Call When You Want Something. Remy is a new artist. He is signed to Hopeless Records. Hopeless Records has a lot of like pop punk artists on there. They have bands like Neck Deep, Water Parks, Avenged Sevenfold. They have a whole bunch of other artists on their label. So Remy is relatively small time. He is originally a producer that worked for bands like the Chainsmokers, Olivia Hart, and Alexander 23. I only really know the Chainsmokers. Honestly, I know more of their music than the other two, and they're decent. They're good pop music. It's pretty much what the music is. It's pop music. But Remy's style of music isn't quite that. There's like an element of pop music to it. There's like a lot of the chords and melodies sound like something pop punk like that like a Neck Deep would do. There's this like acoustic element to his sound where he uses organic sounding instrumentation with like acoustic guitars and everything. There's a lot of depth in his music, but there's not a lot of depth in what I know about this guy. I was trying to do some research, and there's really not much on him since he's so new and so small and like up and coming. On Twitter, he has like maybe 500 followers. Instagram, he has like 4,000 followers. I didn't really hear too many people talking about this album when it came out, and it came out a while ago. Like, it didn't come out this year. It came out in like October of 2021, and there's a deluxe version that came out in November, which is the one I'm going to be reviewing and talking about. I somehow stumbled across Remy and his music. I like the song Head Over Heels that was on the new deluxe version of the album. It was really freaking good. I enjoyed it, and I'm like, let me take a listen to this album and see what else is on here. And there's like a wide variety of sounds and genres that are on this project. There's a few songs on here that I really do enjoy off the track list. The first track being Should I Get My Ears Pierced. It's a song about having to want to drastically change yourself, but like not knowing like kind of exactly what to do. So like in the song, he talks about how he wants to dye his hair, but his girlfriend won't get mad if he dyed his hair. So instead, he wants to get his ears pierced because like who cares? You know, if you don't like him, you just take him out, kind of a thing. It's a great song. The instrumentation's great. That being said, Remy being a producer, I'm assuming he produced a lot of the beats on here himself. Like I said, the sounds are very drastic, and you can tell he's just kind of having fun. With his debut album, Should I Get My Ears Pierced has like this like really nice acoustic warm sound that kind of carries throughout the entire album, but it has this like your pretty typical pop style drum beat in it as well. The song I Know Why You Stay Out is pretty good. It's basically a song about a person not wanting to stay at home because they want their house to become a home, so they're always out doing stuff, they're always out partying, or when they party at home, they end up sleeping in most of the day. They're just kind of avoiding the activity of like embracing the place where they are. The next song on here that is pretty decent is Deadbeat Dad. Basically one of those songs that's like, let's get 2 tickets to paradise and like pack your bags, we'll leave the night type thing. But instead it's like, you know, it's get away from the family that you don't like. The vibe of it has this like instrumentation that sounds like something that would be like in a 2000s like teenage movie. It just the sound of the instrumentation kind of sounds like that. It's not my favorite song, but it's a pretty decent one on here. One of my favorites is All Your Fault. It's all about this like breakup and how much it hurts Remy's heart and his feelings, and how it's all the other person's fault. He's regretting, wishing he let this girl meet his parents, meet his mom, type of thing, and it's all her fault for ruining what could have been. It has this like hyper pop style beat to it. It sounds happy other than the lyrics. The lyrics are pretty sad and depressing, considering it's like a breakup song. Another song I like is Why Him. It's a pretty upbeat sounding song too. It's about this person liking another person, and then they're gone and they leave. So it's like, but the friends are like, why do you like this guy? And why do you have to leave? All these questions of why certain things happen in a relationship, and it's they're all pretty great and valid questions. The song Grand Theft Autumn is about like this girl. I think she's cheating in the song, I believe. The chorus in it's pretty good, talking about like, I hope he doesn't know what I know. Hopefully he's a gentleman and that treats her well, but like, you know, I guess she's with him tonight or something. Didn't quite decipher that one that well, but I like it. I just the way it sounds and just his voice, and like I said, the rest of the entire album, the whole thing sounds familiar in the sense that it's pop music because it all kind of sounds the same. But I like the way his voice sounds, and like it's so, and the instrumentation is just so warm. It just feels like a really comfortable flannel, or like a really nice and comfortable blanket. It just like, you just hold on to it and it feels nice and it just sounds good. It has like this like rustic feel to it to me. and like even the album cover like shows how like the warmth of the album. It's decent. I really do enjoy this album, especially for it being such a like a small timey debut album, and like not too many people really listen to this thing. And I just wanted to share it with you guys, and hopefully you guys take a listen to it as well, because I'm very excited about this. I hope that Remy like catches on, because a review like this isn't going to do much for me. I just kind of pass on the joy of the album and what I like about it to you guys, and hope that you guys like take it and listen to it and share with your friends as well. On the last track, Breaking Up With Me, the Hopeless Records thing really shines through. There's like a pop punk, like loud guitar riffs and stuff in it, which really stands out on the album, because the rest of the album doesn't have that to it. It's enjoyable to listen. It's only like a minute and a half long. It's just a little taste of what could be if Remy decided to pick up an electric guitar and sit down as acoustic. But I like the acoustic a little bit more. I prefer him to keep that going on. Not to say that it's not good, but I prefer the acoustic sound more so. And then the last song on the album, Head Over Heels, has this like Kevin Abstract, Brockhampton, Bareface type sound to it with the acoustic guitars and like with the bass drum and everything. It sounds like something they would have made. It's good. I like it. It's enjoyable. The whole album itself is pretty decent, but it's probably one of my favorite songs on here. But like I said, this album it's an interesting one, because not a lot of people listened to it, not a lot of people picked it up, and it came out last year. But I wanted to share it with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I do. Please give it a listen. On this album, I'm feeling like a 68 on this one. Follow me on Twitter at Bigelow Reviews and at 72BrentNerd27. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Biggie out.